Alright, I won like I said I would. Fork over the prize money. You should have listened. This is my 50th win.
Oh man, that was my allowance. Wow, mister, you're really strong. Almost as strong as the trainer I battled a few days ago.
What? Who?
I never got his name. He was silent the entire time.
Him. Listen, there's no way on Arceus' green earth that you're winning next time. I swear it. Hey! You're in my way! Move! What the? Is Picky going out of style or something? Move it!
It's been a while, Shu.
That voice. Why are you here?
That's no way to greet your big bro now, is it? After all, I'm allowed to travel too. I saw the battle you had earlier.
Oh. You did.
Couldn't help but notice you're not using the Pokemon Dad and Mom gave you. They're gonna be so disappointed.
Guess so. Look. I just want to try different things.
Do you? That's good. Because now I can tell you that you can't become powerful on your own. You're a Kotabua. There's no uniqueness in you, only mediocrity. Your only hope in life is following in the family's tradition of becoming a champion through the code we've written. Now that your curiosity has been satisfied, trying things your way, there is no need to continue.
You're right. I am mediocre. But there are other ways to become strong other than that stupid code.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is!
Oh yeah? Tell me, Shujo, what is this one way? Well, speak up. There really is another way, is there?
There is! I want to defeat Player. I'm so tired of having my life planned out for me in a book. I just want to be a kid and explore things my way. Maybe make some friends and hang out. Catch Pokemon I want to catch and make friends with them too. Growing powerful our way.
That's not gonna happen. You are incapable of doing anything right on your own. The way we taught you is the only way for you to live. Player has poisoned your mind with his unorthodox ideologies on what it means to be great. You are by blood a Kotabua, and you will follow in our code.
No. I know I can get strong my own way, and it'll start by defeating him. You'll see.
Oh no. He's already poisoned your mind. That's a problem. Guess I'll have to formally defeat him myself. Kotabua don't need riffraff like him poisoning their minds. Where is he? I know you know, Shu. Now answer me.
I think he's on Sandstone Island. Brother, please don't.
Kill him? Don't worry. Those days are over. I'm no longer part of the...
That came from Sandstone.
Hopefully your little rival was caught in the cataclysm.
The lightning strike from the sky that took the tour guide's life was actually a flare of solar energy. Unfortunately for you and the archaeologist, you were both caught up in the aftermath of the explosion. The epicenter of the explosion, the melting stones glowing like fire, spewed smoke driving all life away.
I'll go look around. The blast might have thrown them.
Oh look, he's still breathing. Kid, wake up!
You open your eyes to see a stoic man standing before you, along with a strange pharmacist.
Glad you're still among the living, citizen. What were you thinking getting caught up in an explosion of such caliber? My name is Ao. Nice to meet you, player. I know your name because I dug through your wallet. Whoa, chill, bro. I didn't take anything. I just needed some ID in case you bit the dust. All right. This is my nerd friend Gamba. He's really good at bringing dead stuff back to life. Oh, my bad. Dr. Gamba. He went to med school.
Dr. Gamba Jr., to be precise. And it's nice to meet you. Player, isn't it? What a very odd but unique name. I'm sure you have lots of questions and inquiries about where you are and why we are here. I'll start with where you are. You are still on Sandstone Island, my friend, albeit 100 feet below. The explosion that took the life of that meddlesome tour guide caused the very foundation of the ruins to crack and landed you in this underground tomb. Champion Ao and I were doing research in the center paths of Zonoa and saw the strange weather phenomenon occurring over the Chuma mountain ruins. Champion Ao insisted we rush over.
I thought it may be a Zapdos. I love Zapdos, but on the way here I realized something. Zapdos is a Kanto legendary and would make 0 sense to be here, so that sucked.
What Champion Ao is trying to say is, we're glad you're okay.
I would have loved to have a Zapdos on my team too. I'm just saying. Hey, what were you doing in the ruins anyway? Fossils, huh? You don't say. Dr. Gamba actually specializes in fossil restoration. Tell him, Mr. PhD.
Basically, I can take any fossil you find and restore it to an actual living, breathing Pokémon. But enough about that. Let's get you out of this place.
Unless the kid wants to explore around. I mean, he is a trainer after all.
The underground tomb is as mystifying as it is eerie. There won't be much to explore right now due to all the rubble, but if you manage to stumble through all of it, you'll encounter some cool new Pokemon such as Sinnoh and Mamafly.
Sinnoh, the prairie dog Pokemon, a fire and ground type. Sinnoh live in tight-knit family groups called coteries. Their vocabulary is more advanced than any other Pokemon language that has been decoded using small embers to communicate to others in the pack while underground. Mamafly, the coarse bird Pokemon, a ghost and flying type. Mamafly's soul belonged to a child prince who died a long time ago in the cloth that makes up Mamafly's body. If this Pokemon wraps its bandages around your neck, it is attempting to drain your life force and make you one them.
Although cracked and fractured, against one of the tomb walls, you'll see a mural similar to the solar tablet, but with an entirely different creature on it. Before you can examine it further...
Player, were you by yourself when the explosion happened? Another person? An archaeologist?
Perhaps the explosion knocked her somewhere else. There's no sign of anyone else down here. I am sorry.
Don't trip, kid. I can have one of my friends search for us in the sky. Just a heads up, he doesn't necessarily speak English. Go, Rapidash!
This champion sends out a Rapidash, but you've never seen a Rapidash like this one. This is Rapidash's Zonoan form, yet another regional variant.
Rapidash, Zonoan form. The Pegasus Pokemon and the evolved form of Ponyta, a water and flying type. The constant torrential downpours triggered this evolution. This mighty Pokemon was once used in war, soaring through the heavens and absorbing lightning itself to unleash upon the battlefield and decimate its foes.
The Doc and I are going up to the surface to help since you're okay. I saw the Zonodex you have. You must be one of Professor Marulo's pupils. Great man.
Professor Marulo and I go way back.
After climbing the ladder, you're out of the tomb and back into the surface world.
I found your friend. She's being loaded into a stretcher right now. Broken leg, it looks like.
Stand back, everyone. Young man, are you okay? She's been taken to the hospital. I have a lot of questions for you.
Relax, officer. The kid's with me. As champion of Zonoa, I hereby pardon this young man for all infractions.
With all due respect, champion, that's not how the law works.
I'll let you take a selfie with me.
Deal.
No thanks necessary, player. Just be more careful on your journey from now on. No more getting caught in explosions, eat your vegetables, look both ways when running in traffic or something like that, etc., etc. You get the idea.
The Nasher fossil and cervix fossil were likely destroyed in the blast along with the tour guide. It's really sad that a life had to be lost, but I'm happy you and Kara survived. You also discovered an underground catacomb. Today has been a mixture of emotions. You inspired me to start taking more challengers and being more open-minded. Please continue on your journey. Kara wouldn't want you wasting time around here waiting for her to heal.
Hi there! Welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm Nurse Joyce, and here we heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Be safe out there, okay?
After this brief meet with the champions of Zonoa, Dr. Gamba, and Sela, you've finally gotten the chance to take in everything that happened. After you and the archaeologist, who's apparently named Kara, tracked down the thief who stole the fossils from the Sandstone Museum, she tried to use him to summon Lizajua, but Lizajua rejected her, responding with a solar lightning strike. It was revealed that no ordinary human can call upon this legendary Pokemon without losing their life. You and Kara were lucky to survive the surge of energy and stumbled upon an underground tomb that, due to the rubble, is limited to just one room. Now, avoiding interrogation from Zonoa law officials, you're allowed to continue your journey. Your Zonoa map tells you that your next gym battle is in Sheen City, the most northern part of the region. You'll have to cross the Nahal River again and backtrack through Amber City. While in Amber City, a mysterious person standing next to a restaurant beckons you.
Are you the trainer known as Player? Come inside. I have some information I need to give you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the Zonoa region, Bella Witch Girl.
My mama done told me when I was in pigtails. My mama done told me a man's gonna sweet talk.
お姉さん、こっちこっち。ムームーミルク2つお願いね。I'll cut right to the chase, player. My name is Officer Watcher. I'm a member of the International Police. An anonymous source has led me to believe that you are being stalked. I've heard about your run-ins with a terrorist group known as Team Phantom, but the person following you isn't a member of that organization. I won't say much more, because they could be close by, but keep your Pokeballs at the ready. Due to the way that the law works, I can reprehend the individual until a crime is committed. I know it's silly. We'll speak again soon.
Who could this mystery stalker be? Heading out of Amber City and east into Route 9, you'll find yourself inside the enchanting Mao Forest. Mao Forest, a large jungle maze that's almost impossible to navigate without the aid of the indigenous residents who have made this forest their home for centuries. This forest is said to produce the sweetest honey in the entire world. This forest is like a beautiful labyrinth untouched by modern times. Here you'll be able to encounter some familiar Pokemon from past regions, but also new Pokemon such as Smoly-Poly.
Smoly-Poly. The pill Pokemon. A bug type. The markings on its back resemble a smiley face when it curls up to de-escalate any trouble it finds itself in. Sometimes this backfires and the pattern will only enrage other Pokémon, prompting them to attack it.
Caliant?
Caliant. The fire ant Pokémon. A fire and bug type. An invasive species, these Pokémon were brought here from a faraway region and spread aggressively, living in colonies. It shoots lava hot enough to melt rocks from its posterior.
Grouple's evolved form, Gradfly.
Gradfly. The fly Pokémon and the evolved form of Gruple. A bug and psychic type. It is a big nuisance to everyone with its constant buzzing. It can see behind itself by using its compound eyes that provide it 360-degree field of vision. Gradfly's reaction time is unmatched. Using its psychic powers, its brain can process 500 images per second.
But the rarest of the rare encounters will grant you the new Pokemon, Fancy.
Fancy. The fancy form Pokemon. A normal and fairy type. It frolics through the forest collecting flowers to which it decorates its ears with. It is in tune with nature on a primal level and can even sense if a tree has fallen in the forest.
The jungle is also a playground for adventurous trainers.
I'm out here today because my mommy doesn't like bug types in the house.
Do you watch anime? You do? Well, Pokemon Z is the greatest anime of all time. The main character is unbeatable.
Don't listen to that creep. Everyone knows Sailor Moonstone solars the entire Pokeball Z universe.
After wandering around the forest, you'll see a gate with a staff-wielding man guarding it.
I am Brother Asali. I am the youngest of the 4 brothers, and a member of the indigenous tribe who lived in the forest in harmony with Pokemon. This forest is sacred and holy, therefore we don't just let anyone pass through our gates. You must prove yourself worthy by feats of wit and mental strength. So I pose upon you one of our ancient riddles, and if you get it wrong, you will be forced to battle me. Here is the riddle. I am always spinning, but I do not have any clothes. Who am I? That is correct. You are very smart for someone with such odd fashion sense. You may proceed.
I am Brother Ubusi, the second brother and the second youngest. You're not getting any further without answering my riddle, child. And it's going to be a heck of a lot harder than my little brothers. I am born very tall, but I die very short. I am used within a house. What am I? You must have heard that one before. You may pass.
I am Brother Hooning, but that's just my government name. The homies call me Big H. Now, you already know the deal, little homie. Answer right, it will be tight. 2 doors are opening and closing at the same time, but they are not doors of my house. What are they? Alright, I see you, young blood. You can pass. Well, I must commend you on your intelligence on making it to the final gate. I am Brother Tommy, the eldest of the family and leader of our tribe. By now, you should know the rules. Answer my riddle correct, and you can skedaddle. Answer it wrong, and prepare for a battle. Here's the riddle. What can bring back the dead? Make you cry, make you laugh, make you young, is born in an instant, yet lasts a lifetime. Ah, wow. Very good, very good. You've managed to gain entrance to every gate here in the Moal Forest. With this special privilege, you can now access our hidden village within the heart of the forest. It is, how do you city folks say, bougie.
Awesome. Now with access to the hidden village, you can heal your Pokemon, rest, or explore it to encounter some other rare Pokemon such as Amster and Shrieky.
Amster. The electric hamster Pokemon. An electric type. This solidarity Pokemon prefers to be alone with its contraptions it builds within forests that they dwell in. It is however usually friendly and docile. An Amster's fur is always cracking with electricity which can stun predators. Shrieky, the idle Pokemon, a grass and ghost type. The souls of the natives lost in the forest became this Pokemon. It has a sadistic manner, taking fun and luring people into traps it's laid out around its territory. There once was an incident in which it lured a child into walking off a cliff.
After exploring every nook and cranny of the hidden grove, you'll feel a sudden chill go down your spine. You're being watched by a... is that a human or a Pokemon?
I warned you to leave my little brother's mind alone, but you went ahead and meddled with it anyway. Now he's poisoned and defiled.
He's a Kotabua. He doesn't need filth like you distracting him from his goal. So I've decided to act like a real big brother and eliminate whatever threatens my little bro, even if he isn't aware of it at the moment. So unfortunately for you, that means you need to go. I used to be a member of Team Phantom, so I know how you make unwanted people disappear without a trace. I warned you to stay out of his life. Prepare to fall at the hands and the cold of the Kotabua.
Desiror, the Sandcat Pokemon and the evolved form of Despair. A ground type. It uses its cactus-like needles around its fur to shoot down its prey. It then uses its incredible jaws to pierce the prey's skull. It roars at such a low frequency that it can cause earthquakes or sandstorms depending on the area.
Desiror is a fast Pokemon with very high attack. A defensive Pokemon that isn't weak to ground will be your best chance here.
Kotabua Code 103, Section C. When dealing with a Pokemon with a high attack, try to overcome it with speed or stat increases. This is one of Zonoa's fastest Pokemon. No other Pokemon can match speed with it. The Kotabua Code gives us access to every stat each Pokemon has and tells us which ones are worth raising and which are a waste of space. I have the competitive edge on any eventuality.
A Sassuary. The outlaw Pokemon. A dark and steel type. It is ruthless and unpredictable. Swiftly karate kicking, it finishes off its prey by piercing them with its blade-like wings. Once finished, it dashes off into the horizon at speeds reaching 62 miles per hour.
Luck even favors the fool occasionally. You don't deserve the privilege of seeing my entire team. So I'll wrap this up with this beast.
Ronipoli, the Ronin Pokemon and the evolved form of Smolipoli. a bug and fighting type. Ronipoli and Bayonort have a symbiotic relationship. Ronipoli uses Bayonort as a weapon to defend its territory, and in return Bayonort gets free experience.
But before you can get the KO on it, he recalls it.
I'm calling this battle off. It's obvious you invented some sort of code yourself to counter our code. I have to let the family know about this, but I still stand firm of my conviction. Stay the hell away from my little brother. He has no need for pals or buddies or whatever you call yourself.
And with that, M'Kali walks off. Why did he join Team Phantom in the first place? And what made him leave?
Hey you! Relax. I'm not here to whoop your sorry Pokemon in a battle. I wouldn't want to win that easily, especially after they had to battle my brother. I found these stupid looking rocks on the outskirts of Sandstone, and I thought I'd give them to you, so you can maybe sell them and get some money to buy better looking clothes. This isn't kindness, this is pity. So here, take them, loser. They practically have your name on it, literally, in all caps.
Yo, that's the Nasher fossil and Cervix fossil that the tour lady had stolen from the museum.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. I just have to wear this cast for a couple of weeks until my leg heals. We sure were lucky to survive such a blast. What's this? You found the stolen fossils? Wow! I was sure the blast had disintegrated them. I even told Seela to replace them with backups. Well, I guess those are yours to keep. It's the least we can do after we almost got you killed. Be safe out there, okay? And you can always visit us if you need a briefing on Zonoan history.
Now that you have the Nasher fossil and Cervix fossil all to yourself, you can possibly revive them if you can get in contact with Dr. Gamba. You've made it out of Mal Forest, and your next destination and city is Rosa Cosa City. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode.